Oh, man. How would we start off with that logo? Oh, you know what that means if you are a viewer, listener, consumer, consumptionator of Kid Friday. It is a Black Friday special. If I had a sound effect, which I do, but I didn't load it, it would go like, woo! All right, this is officially our Black Friday, Kid Friday, Black Friday special. Where we're going to tell you these ads are leaking out everywhere, and we're going to tell you how to get. If you put it this way, you want to watch this, that would be great. We'd love to have you watching Kid Friday. With that said, I'm going to put a link on the homepage of kidfriday.com where you can click it. And I'm trying to think of something. I was going to say click it and lick it. But you can click it and view all the Black Friday deals that are coming out. All right. So we're going to talk about that. And then also, if you are thinking of getting, or your parents are thinking of getting, a new TV, I spoke to an expert, and Ernie. I spoke to an expert about TVs at Costco. And if you are a gamer, he actually has some recommendations on what to look for on a TV. Some specifics. If you are a gamer, what your TV should have on it. Okay, a couple things like that. And it all started by it was a fluke. I was at this regional kind of place called Menards. And they always every once in a while, they have this 11% rebate. So you get your receipt, you get the little form, you send it in, and then they send you this green and white kind of things. And, you get one for $8, $11, $5, $30. And then you can use that next time you go. And I always lose them. I'm really good at filling them out and mailing them because I've made it a point that I put it in my pocket and I take a couple extra forms to fill out in case I make a mistake. And so anyway, as soon as I take it out of my pocket, I have a rule. Don't set it down, fill it out, put a stamp on the envelope, and send it in. And then I get all this free money in the mail and I can't find it. I said it, so I gotta figure that part out. Only reason I bring them up is because I was at Menards not too long ago here, and that's the outside of the store. Fantastic. It's in the United States, mainly in the Midwest, I believe. And I saw this deal on a 55-inch 4K LED Ultra HD TV for $359. Wow, seems like a pretty good deal. RC, I'm not so. Okay. There you go. And there's a fire extinguisher, so it looks like they're up to code. So after this episode, I'm going to post this interview. It'll be a special Kid Friday on TVs at Costco. So if you are a Costco person, I thought I had one of their logos somewhere. There's my buddy passed away, Winston. But we didn't talk to...
All right,
that's the video right there. Okay, no wonder. Okay, so after this Kid Friday, I'm going to be posting another video about 20 minutes long. And if you and or your parents, your loved ones, anyone's want to know about TVs in Costco, I spoke to a guy named Matt, and he is a pro. He goes over all the TVs. And again, if you are a gamer, we specifically mentioned Fortnite. What is the best TV if you are playing games like that? What features, what specifics do you need? And this guy takes you, it's a great, anyway, thanks Matt at Costco for letting Kid Friday do that, because my friend Steve was like, it was a Saturday, so he goes around and goes, he fills up on all the free all the free snacks that they hand out. All right. But let's talk Black Friday. Now, I rolled some dice just prior to figuring out who we are going to start out with. And let's see, who won? Oh, you know what? We got to do the opening. Hey, we got to start the show first, all right? And we're going to a major electronics retailer for our very first Black Friday. We're going to take a look at their ad. It's coming up. But first, I have to do the countdown, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hit it.
Oh! Let's get this party started.
Yeah, I'm a kid. I love computers. I have an iPod. I'm a gadget freak. I like to play with my display. I do it every day. I have awesome technique. Yeah, I'm a Kid Friday. I love this stuff, can't you see? Yeah, I'm a Kid Friday. I'm a kid who's in love with technology. Kid Friday.
Oh, I also forgot to say, from Studio 1A, it is Kid Friday. Kid Friday brought to you by Story Cub Video Picture Books. It is story time all the time, 24/7, 365, whenever you want. A great story? Where you go? All right, the library's not a bad choice. I would say the library. Or what if it's in the middle of winter and you're in a cold climate? You could be in a hot climate. Doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing. All you have to do is go to storycub.com and sign up for some free freebies. Or you don't have to. You can just scroll to the bottom of the homepage and watch some free video picture books. Now, what is a video picture book? Well, Story Cub features real people on screen reading a story to you. Who? That's right, you. And it is awesome. It's mixed in with the illustrations from picture books, and it's the whole bunch going on. And if you're lucky, maybe Eric will be reading a story, because Eric does some cool, wow, he's really good at balloon stuff. If you like balloon animals and balloon whatever, sometimes there's stories on there, and before Eric reads a story, he does some balloon stuff. Until one day I heard, and he said, that doesn't matter. Let's just say Eric does some cool balloon stuff. At Story Cub, it is loved by kids, trusted by parents, and applauded by educators. That's Story Cub. Go to storycub.com. You can also get it in iTunes if you are an Appleite. And I think we're going to hear about a few specials on the little iPhone there coming up. But okay, Story Cub. Did I make my point? When your little cousin comes over and is bothering you, I've got something great for you. Go to storycub.com. Kid, you know what? Because anyone who watches a story, they usually like it a lot. So what do? They watch it over again and over again. And over and over and over. And then they tell two friends, and they tell two friends. And before you know it, Story Cub is viewed in over 200 countries around the world. It is story time anytime. Thanks to Story Cub for being a sponsor. We really mean it right here on Kid Friday. Okay. Once a year we do our Black Friday special. Sorry for the delay. I was busy. I would have done it earlier. However, we have some more up-to-date information anyway, so pretty good. All right. So I rolled some dice just prior to I'm just kind of organizing my I have a couple screens in front of me here in Studio 1A, and I'm trying to see if we can get all of our we got a lot going on. Let's just hope we don't crash. All right, so we are going to start off with where's my screen share? Right here, Best Buy. How about Best Buy? If you're in the United, by the way, Black Friday is now. It's traditionally the day after Thanksgiving if you live in the United States. With that said, let me pull up my calendar and let you know that it is the 23rd of November, 2018. That's officially Black Friday. And over the past decade, it has moved to the day before Thanksgiving, or actually on Thanksgiving. And then it has moved to the day before, and the day before, and the day before. And believe it or not, we already missed out on some Black Friday deals. What's great about Black Friday, a couple things before we get into it, a couple notes. What's great about Black Friday, a lot of stores, you can go online and order, some of the deals. And I would highly recommend doing so. Otherwise, there's a lot of pushing and shoving and all that other stuff. So if you can go online, of course, now there's Cyber Monday. So that's the Monday following Thanksgiving, which has turned into a big holiday. I didn't bring it up with Matt, and we're gonna from Costco, and again we're gonna be posting separately. If you want to know about TVs or your parents or anybody, this guy really seriously, he knows his stuff. That not always do you get the best deals on everything on Black Friday, and televisions are an example. As traditionally over the past 5 years, the best time to buy a TV is just prior to the Super Bowl. If you are in the United States, okay? So, but it's tough to, when you see prices like this, you go, why wait? I might get this, so you never know. Okay. Let us go. Oh, hey, we're at Best Buy. Best Buy. The city that Kid Friday is broadcasting from is the same city as the giant 2 corporate buildings of Best Buy. They're located right here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in the United States of America. Now, I don't know if you can see it, right? But first off, they're open Thanksgiving 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. and then Black Friday the day after at 8 a.m. Check your local ads. I cannot stress enough to check your local ads because some deals are only valid for a specific time. And so, with that said, it may only be available on that Thursday between certain hours. All right, part of my little glow. I got it's who cares? All right, so let's go back here to Black Friday. But make sure, I'm serious, check your local listings. Or, like I said, I'm going to have a link at kidfriday.com. Just go there, one click, and you'll be able to see ads from a lot more stores that we're going to be talking about. But I think we should highlight some really good deals. And like this Best Buy ad is 52 pages. Okay. I don't think we have enough hard drive space to record 52 pages. But look, doors open Thursday, which is actually Thanksgiving, at 5 p.m. All right. So then they have the door busters again, only limited to a certain time. But look at that! Wow. A 43-inch TV for $129, an LG. Is it? No, it's a Toshiba. All right. Kid Friday recommendation. Skip. Okay. Then they have a Samsung for $599. If you need a 65-inch TV, that's good. However, watch this video But from Costco, because before you buy, I would recommend just doing that before you buy a TV. And I'm talking about their everyday prices, which is interesting. All right, and we have an LG 70-inch TV as well. One thing you want to look for, I'll just give you a little hint, is the refresh rate if you are a gamer on these TVs. So make sure, you can watch the video and it'll explain it. You know what? As much as I'd like to say those are awesome deals, because I really have been researching TVs lately, not because I need one, it's just because I happen to run into this guy and who's a total pro, who knows his stuff a lot better than me. And there's some amazing deals out there. All right. So, but you know what? You want to need a phone? $100? No. $200? No. $300 off a Samsung Galaxy Note 9, S9 or S9 Plus. And it says with activation, and that's where you really have to look at that and make sure that you're getting what you need, because if you look right there, actually right there, let me take that off, try it again. Why is it in black? It used to be in green. Let me see if I can get that. Can I change the color on that? I'm going to change it to green because I like the green. Okay, so I'm picking. We could take a poll, but we're not. It's going to be green. Look right here. So you do have to look and make sure it says you have to have the activation. How come I thought it was green. Why is it not green? Should be green. All right. I'll take that off again. Nah. And see if we can. Can we get a green, please? What? I'm talking to him up in the broadcast center. Green? It is green. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. And so look at that. Oh, it starts out green, then turns black. Okay. But anyway, you have to have proper activation. So it's usually to your contract, and that you have to look at. Oops, sorry. That you have to look at a lot, because there are a lot of companies now that are offering no contract monthly payments. If you want, if you like their service, that's what I'm doing right now. Maybe talk about that a little later, but let's get into the Black Friday ads, which is more important. So for $399, I mean, wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that green turn to black. I don't like that. We're going to take just a minute here on Kid Friday and make sure, I'm red. I'll take any color, but it looks better than black. So I'm going to try that. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see if we can get rid of that. Boom, boom. Can we circle me, please? What color do I come up in? Look at. Interesting. Oh, I know why it's black. It's our Black Friday special. I get it. Thanks, guys. Up in the control booth there. I get it. I get it. It's black. It's because it's Black Friday. Okay. All right. Let's get going here. All right. So if you need a computer, and again, look at the specs. And the main thing is that if the hard drive space is not that much, you can always buy an external drive. However, the internal memory is very important. I would recommend an internal memory of a minimum of 6 gigabyte. Now, Kid Friday is currently being used on a MacBook Pro with 16 gig of memory. So it does depend on what you're going to be using it for, but if you're using it just for whatever, I would recommend a minimum of 6 gig of memory. If you can get more, that's internal memory. That's what, you can run multiple programs and do a lot of things like that. So that's that. Let's go to the next page here. But good deals on some computers, I'll tell you that. Microsoft Surface Pro 12.3 inch screen, 128 gig of that's storage. That is solid state storage. Comes with a keyboard. Wow, a keyboard. $599. That's a good deal. You know what? I get it is. That's a good deal. I have Alexis for $20. I think the Amazon Alexa is going to be $15 on Amazon. So I don't know how great of a deal that is. Now a lot of people do these bundles and things like that especially with games. And you can get a Xbox One wireless controller with the purchase of the old Xbox One. That's nice. $429.99. Okay. Now this is interesting because previously, and I talked about this on a previous Kid Friday, that Apple had this MAP policy, minimum advertised pricing, and it looks like, and I'm very surprised, in a good way, that they have eliminated that. Again, it used to be buy a MacBook, get a $300 gift card, or get it whatever. So their computers are on sale, and Apple computers do not go on sale. If you want another route to look, you can go to the Apple homepage, and at the very bottom, there should be a link to refurbished units or refurbished or something like that. I forget what it says. And you can click on that. And that is a very trusted source on the Apple website because anything that they refurb, they automatically put a brand new battery in it and give you the full warranty. So you could look that way. However, I don't know if they're going to be any cheaper than what we're looking at right here. Apple, an iMac, a 21.5 inch iMac with an Intel Core i5 2.3 gig processor. Now that processor's been around for a while, but there's nothing wrong with it. And it's got 8 gig of internal memory. Remember, I said you need at least 6, but if you can get more, that's a good deal. Maybe I should use my painter pen so you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this guy right here. Whoop, 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 boom. Now I get it. Black Friday. Okay, haha. You guys got me. Okay. And then I was talking about this one right here. Look at that. A MacBook Air 13.3 inch display, in-core i5. 8 gig of memory, 128 gig of flash storage, which is solid state, which is good. I think they only come with that now. $799. Okay. Bottom line is this. It still seems expensive, doesn't it? Huh? I mean, we just looked at some computers that were $399. So, hold on. Someone's texting me here. Stand by. Hang on for a second. I'll tell you what. I just want to see what he says real quick. He says, really interesting. I sent him an article earlier. Had to do with podcasting. Okay. I'll reply to that later. Okay. So let's see what else we got going on. All right, so Best Buy, we got to fly here because there's so much stuff. Some earbuds for $59. That's great. Woohoo! Yippity yoo. Here's some TVs and hold on. I'm sorry. So Doorbusters again. Check your local ad. I can't stress enough. It says open 5 p.m. Thursday. So these may only be available 5 p.m. Thursday until they're sold out in 20 minutes. You never know. My gosh, we were just talking about computers, were we not? And how much those Apple computers are, huh? And then look at this. $119.99 on Asus 11.5 Intel Celeron. Okay, now this has got, here's what I'm talking about. Right here. Boom, boom, boom. It's got 2 gig of memory. Now, on computers, you can unfortunately, you can't do it anymore on. Wow, look how dark I got. It's because the sun's going down. I should put that on. You used to be able to upgrade your memory on Apple computers. Now it is soldered into the computer. Okay, so make sure you get whatever you want if you buy an Apple one. This one has 2 gig of memory, which you need more. However, check and see if you can upgrade the memory. You can go on eBay and probably buy another 2 gig of memory, which will bring you up to 4. I don't know how much, because sometimes they only will handle so much. And for less than $30 or so, you'll be able to get that some extra internal memory. Because for $120, yeah, it's a good deal. But if you want to actually have something that doesn't have a spinning wheel of death, that it's it's not for gaming. I'll start right there. But if you're using it to do email, maybe write a little something. Sometimes they don't have Microsoft Word on them. However, there is an open source program that you could get. We can talk about that another time. Or I can find it on my computer because I forgot what it was called. There is, where's my, it's just not coming to me right now. I'm looking. I don't know. I forget what it is. What is it called? It's an open source app for if you don't have Microsoft Word. And yeah, you can get that. It'll come to me someday, and we'll do a whole thing on that. Actually, it's really cool. All right, so the iPhone 10, save up to $200. Now we're talking, okay? Again, with activation, so you have to remember that, okay? It's got the activation going on there, and if you're not activating, then you're not getting $200 off that phone, okay? It says with activation, and activation with AT&T, Sprint, or Verizon. So you can save up to, again, and then here's another little thing. Up to. Hut. Okay. Let's go and see. This is what you should ask for the holidays. And just think about all the clean clothes you'll have and how beautiful. Hey, Mom and Dad, I'd love to get a new washer and dryer for the holidays. That's my dream. I don't think that would be the dream of any kid, but there it is, nonetheless. Okay. Got some headphones there from Sony. Sony actually makes some pretty good sounding headphones. However, if you get a chance to listen, although you can return them, I think, but to actually listen to headphones, I would say do that. I got a great deal on a pair of headphones last year on Amazon, and they have the most comfortable. I'm going to try. I wonder if. Hold on a second here. I'm trying to see if I can get some light here because I actually have them right next to me. All right. I'm kind of lit up. I don't want to. I was trying to do the show earlier, and I was talking to my aunt. All right, so these headphones right here are some of the best sounding headphones I've ever heard. Right there. They are made by a company called Dynamic. They are they're made in Germany, and these are over-the-ear, semi-closed. Okay? Over-the-ear, semi-closed. Boy, I should have turned some lights on. We got a pinball machine right here. I'll turn that on. Maybe it'll give us a little light. I don't know. Or it could be our Halloween special. I got those for $124. So when you're looking for headphones, now I'm out of focus, huh? Let's see. This is the casual Kid Friday. When you're looking for headphones, there's a lot of things to consider. One, earbuds. Okay, so maybe you want earbuds. Maybe you want, Bluetooth, wireless earbuds like the iPods or the Apple, whatever. And then I always hear sirens. I don't know what people are doing around Studio 1A, but they're up to no good, unless they're injured. When there's so many different types of headphones. So there are the earbuds, okay? The earbuds and the wireless Bluetooth, things like that. I've got a pair when I go for a bike ride. I like to listen to them. As I mentioned, I usually only do one ear. I have another ear to listen to my surroundings so I know what's going on. And then there are, when it comes to headphones, there are pretty much on ear and over the ear. Okay, so on ear could be smaller and they fit right on your ear. These headphones are over the ear. They actually cover the entire ear with this velvety, cushy. Wow, those are some. All right. So you have your choice. Okay, don't think that all headphones are the same. My personal recommendation. Obviously, if you want for convenience, Bluetooth is great, and that's what I use when I go for a bike ride. However, I'm an audio enthusiast, and when I listen to music, I also record music. So when I record music, I actually use a different headphone. I'll show you this one here. This is an AKG 240DF. Okay. Why do I use this to record? I thought this was a Black Friday show. Okay. Why do I use these headphones to record and then the other headphones for mixing and for other things? Because these are closed ear headphones. So they fit over the ear. And then they're also sealed so no sound comes out because you don't want that coming out and picked up by the microphone. So I use closed ear. However, for a better listening experience and for mixing, if you're just, these are open ear. They're both over the ear, but you notice this has some vents on here. So if you're playing them and someone's next to you, they could kind of hear just a little bit, all right? Kind of takes the air around you and makes some. There's a lot of different choices. We could do a whole thing on headphones. I will say this, at the Consumer Electronics Show, I tried on and listened to a pair of $5,000 headphones. That's right, $5,000 headphones, and they were far from the most expensive. There were $12,000 headphones. Just crazy. And the $5,000 headphones, they sounded more like $4,500 headphones. No, I'm just kidding. They sounded good, but they didn't sound. I don't know. Not that I was going to buy them, but I didn't hear something that like blew me away, like these that I got. These again, those are Beyerdynamic 240. Or no, I'm sorry. The AKGs are the 240. Beyerdynamics DT 990 Pro. So they make a closed version of them, which is great. And if you want those for listening to, that's great. And then they make an open version like I showed you right there. Can we go back and let's go because we got way too much stuff to do. Okay. We're moving pages here. Is that right? Okay. Hundreds of Black Friday offers available now. Okay. Go to bestbuy.com if you're in the U.S. Outside, I'm not sure how it works. Just a couple TVs there, some printers. We don't care. All right. Games starting at $19.99. You can go. Again, I'm going to have a link to all of these ads at kidfriday.com. Apple Fire Echo Dot, $139.99. It's an Amazon. It's the Ring. I'm sorry, it's the Ring. Ring? Why does it say Ring? It's got the. Does it come with the Ring? I don't know. Look it up. Free Amazon Echo Dot 3rd generation if you buy the Ring. And the Ring is that doorbell. It's got a little camera on it. And so you buy that, and they're going to throw in a free Echo. Okay, so And again, look at, they may only be available on Black Friday. So you have to remember that. Friday doorbusters. See that? Friday doorbusters. So this is not Thursday. They have some deals look like they're Thursday Thanksgiving specific, and then Friday doors open at 8 a.m. $199 for a computer. Now, if you are looking for a computer, and we've kind of just mentioned those, I don't know why, but this computer schmooter here. All right, so this is a jobber right there. What do we got? We got ourselves Lenovo 130, blah, 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 4 gig of memory. Okay. You should be able to upgrade the memory. Ask them at the store if you can upgrade the memory. Don't buy the memory at the store. They're going to charge you too much, and it's so easy to put in. Just shoot me a call. I'll help you put in. I'll be your support tech. Or if you do buy it right there and they say you can upgrade, and they will just say, you know what? Say, I'll tell you what. I'll buy the extra memory if you put it in right now. I bet they say they will. And when I say put it in right now, I'm talking free. I'm not going to pay for you to put it in. All right. $200 computer, though. You just need more internal memory. 4 gig of memory just isn't fast enough now when you're running. Okay. New deals revealed on Saturday. So this one says check back. Check back. All right, now, okay, we got to move. All right, what are we looking at next? Does anybody know? Does anybody have any idea of what we're going to look at next as far as Black Friday? Anyone? Going once, going twice, and we're picking. Ooh, who decided to pick that one? Interesting. Wall-Mart. Sorry, I was just thinking of a story. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna. It's best I just be nice. All right. Okay. iPhone 6 on Straight Talk or Total Wireless. Not, an iPhone 6 for $99. That's a deal right there, because I believe that is a non-contract item. iPhone 6. Well, first off, Apple does not make the iPhone 6 anymore. Okay? So let's be clear on that. So maybe these guys bought the excess stock, because the least expensive iPhone you can buy from Apple is an iPhone 7. So this is an iPhone 6, which is still a great phone. There's nothing wrong with that phone. It's a great phone. You can buy it for $99 on Straight Talk or Total Wireless, and I believe those are the ones you can buy the calling cards for. And there's, I know it's going to be dark here when you see me, but I just want to make my point that there is nothing wrong with an iPhone 6. It'll hold the latest software. It's a good phone, and that's a great price. That one, Kid Friday recommended, I guess, right? So what do we do if it's Kid Friday recommended? I don't know. It's Black Friday. What do we do? We're gonna put a check mark next to it. Okay. All right. That's a good deal. That really is a good deal. If you've never owned an iPhone before, you'll love it. If you have owned an iPhone before, you're going to love it. And I say that it is, that's a pretty sweet deal right there. TVs. Okay, so let's see. What do they have? They have 4K 65-inch TV, smart Roku. It's a TCL, $398. That's a good buy. That's a good deal. Check out the price on Costco, because, again, I talked to this guy from Costco. And we talked specifically, I said, what's this TCL? Because it's pretty hard to trust a brand you've never heard of. And he said they make really good panels. I forget what Costco has a price for. a 65-inch. You can look around, but I wouldn't. After speaking to this guy at Costco, Matt, okay, I am not afraid of buying a TV from TCL. All right, it sounds like a bank, but I would have until I talked to this guy. Now there's this other brand here. This I don't want to mess up the name, so I won't. I know they make TVs and they make TVs. It's $100. What I'd recommend is buying that TV. Try and use it as a computer monitor. See if it has an HDMI input. See what kind of inputs it has, because for $100, you can have a great computer monitor, maybe something like that. For cheap, regular TV, I know it's cheap. You could buy 4 of them, hang them all next to each other on the wall. That'd be cool. Look, Black Friday begins Thursday, not Friday, 6 p.m. in all stores. Online on the 21st. That is what I'm talking about, okay? That is if you can do that, I would totally be on my computer, and if you can get on it, they have on Wednesday the 21st, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Go, you know what? And if mom and dad want to get something for you like that, and you recommend it, show them that. If by some chance you happen to be at Grandma and Grandpa's on Wednesday night, I would look at that as a good sign, maybe. Or if someone's in a room in your house and the door's locked and they won't let you in, ooh, that could be a good sign. That could be a good sign. Maybe they're trying to get onto the Wall-Mart site, but that would be the way to go there. Oh, what else do we have? Look, I got a black background. It's all Black Friday here, all right? It is. Let's get back into things, please. All right. Hoverboard, $99. Know nothing about the brands of hoverboards, so cannot recommend anything as far as that. Google Home Hub. This is where you, and we've talked about this several times, what world are you going to live in? If you want to live in the world of Google, the Home Hub, you can save $50. I would also check with Google, because if you cannot get the cheapest price from the people who actually make the product, then something's not quite right. So there you go there. All right. Now, TVs. I've been through the whole thing about TVs, and there are so many different kinds of qualities. Samsung makes a good TV. They do make a good TV. They make different kinds of TVs. Some quality is a little bit better. Not quality, but it's different technologies. For $178, so it's hard to go wrong on that. The sound bars with the subwoofer and all that stuff. I am a audio enthusiast, and I just listen to 2-channel stereo myself. $27 for a TV mount is, and it's a good one actually. It is it's got full motion. You can rotate it 365 degrees and this and that. For $27 seems to be pretty fair. Let's go through here a few more. Okay. I know you may go, ooh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. That looks like a deal, huh? This RCA projector for $49. 2 HDMI inputs, 1 video output, up to 150-inch picture size. Without seeing any of the specs, first off, it says save $40. So normally it's $89. So, not recommended without looking at the specs. It's hard to see. The only time I would recommend getting a projector like that, and I do know a few things about projectors. I've gone through my share and currently have a JVC projector that is awesome. But the RCA may be a fun one if you want to have movie night outside and show a movie on your garage. A lot of people are doing that. Or you can buy these inflatable screens to use outside. For your room, for gaming, definitely no. No. The Blu-ray player, okay, there's a ton of Blu-ray players out. There's tons of stuff. Roku, special buy, $20. You get a $35 Sling credit with purchase. And what did I say? One free month of Showtime, $10.99 value. All right. Roku Ultra with JBL headphones. A lot of these smart TVs have Roku built in, so keep that in mind if you're looking for if you're going to get a TV. They all call themselves smart TVs, but some have more features than others. Okay, $600 special buy. HP Pavilion gaming laptop. Number one, look at the glowing, the keyboard that glows. Okay, if you are a gamer, you want that. $170 of gaming software included. This kind of bothers me. Oh no, I'm sorry. It says so. It's got the NVIDIA 4 gig of graphics. However, if you that's what I first saw. However, if you look down right here, it's got 8 gig of internal memory. And isn't that what I said? I think you should have at least 8 gig of internal memory, because you want to move fast. It's got a terabyte of storage. That's fantastic. 15.6 inch. You know what? This is This is a kind of computer that, if mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, aunt and uncle, brother, sister, yourself, people save up money and buy stuff. $600. I would have to compare it to some others. I like the specs on it though. That 8 gig of memory is really important. A terabyte of storage, that's 100 gigabyte, okay? So keep that in mind, which is great. A terabyte of storage. My computer has 250 gig of storage, if that's any. So that means 250, I mean, I'd have to get 4 times the amount of internal storage. That's great. The price, definitely more. Do they say you get what you pay for? I guess sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes there's that their Black Friday special. This works out perfect. Okay, so let's go back here. And I'd have to take a look at some other ones, but boy, that seems like a good. I like the specs and everything. I don't know if you like the price, but it seems like HP. I'm sorry, HP makes a really nice computer. Samsung curved monitor. A lot of people using these for gaming. The curved monitors. There's a refresh rate of, I believe, 240 gigahertz that you have to make sure it has. If you get one without that, you're going to lose at Fortnite. Your refresh rate, if it's not super small, you're going to lose on Fortnite. Even if you're playing your little sister, and she has better equipment. So anyway, take a look at the specs on that. Just doesn't have, it's not showing all the specs, but the curved monitors for gaming is pretty good. Razer Chrome Gaming Bundle, $95. Don't know. Whoops, sorry about that. Don't know much about that. Okay. How's your Wi-Fi? Your Wi-Fi router is so important. If you're using Wi-Fi and it's connected to many, many devices. In Studio 1A, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there are at least 10 devices, if not more, because there's security cameras and there's there's tablets and there's computers and there's TV. There's all sorts of stuff that's connected to Wi-Fi. And so, in other words, like you could have an awesome killer computer. And if you can, I would recommend, hook it right. If you can hook it right to your modem, that'd be great. But otherwise, you need a Wi-Fi router. And if you look at the one in the middle, the Netgear, not that it's, you know what? Everyone in the house is going to use it, so I wouldn't ask it for myself. I'd just say, Mom, you know what? We should get a really good router because the one we have is really slowing us down. $99 up to $2,600, so it's not bad. There are a lot of wireless routers out there, and I would say my face is inside the Black Friday. Okay. There are a lot of routers out there, and a wireless router is incredibly important. If you want to, you can hook right into, so you can hook at Studio A here. It's really different because there are jacks that are already built into the wall, all right? And you can hook your wireless router in there, or you can hook something right in there. You don't need a modem. The modem is already built into the wall. Okay. So, and we have high-speed fiber internet, all right? And I just got an email yesterday. It's we're raising our prices. And I'm like, what? You're raising your price. But we're going to give you faster speeds. And with their lowest plan, 300 megabytes? I think it's 300 megabytes, which is crazy considering at the office, my upload is, no, it's not. It's like 100 megabytes. It's 100 megabytes. Okay, so 100 megabytes up down here at Studio 1A is going to be $50, or at the office, $70 for an upload of 3.9. I get 50. I get 190. Is it 90? I don't know. If you want to check the speed of your internet. I wasn't going to do this, but this is Skip Friday, and we always like to mix it up. I'm going to new window, and I am going to speed test. Okay, you can go to speedtest.net. I'm going to show you right there, speedtest.net. There it is, and you can check your internet. Now, there's also a free app that you can download. If you don't think you're getting what you're paying for, or you want to check your speed, just go to speedtest.net, and I'm hitting the old go button there. Hello. And it should be in the 90s because I just got that email yesterday. I only had 50 before. However, look at that. Now it says it's connecting. Oh, man. Oh, hold on. I think maybe it is 300. I don't know. Look at that. I think I'd win that race. Wow. So this is the download speed if I'm watching YouTube or anything like that. If I have to upload files, then coming up, this is how fast it'll upload Whoa! I'm going to be able to upload Kid Friday show number 234 in record time. Wow. That's fiber optic for you. That's awesome. And my bill is, they said, they kind of make it sound like, oops, let me get off of that. They kind of make it sound like you're getting, you're getting a great deal. We're bumping up the speeds, and we're going to give it to you for free for a month, and then we're raising your rate. However, it's only $50 a month. I'm paying $35 right now, and it's only $50 a month. Wow. I'm liking that. I'm not liking this. I'm using Opera as a browser. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but oh man, let me get back to I'm looking that way. I'll look towards you if I could. And ding ding. Let me see if I just can't find the deal. Well, hold on. I'll just do like this. Hang in there. Hang in with me. You can look at this side of me if you want, or not. Let me go on. Let's see if I can get out of that. I'm trying to get out of the speed test here. I'll just go. Open tab. We're back. Yes. Okay, we're back. All right, let's go. Let's look for some deals. We don't have time, so we're gonna check out the deal. Anyway, you need a good wireless router. Sorry, I started talking about that. Printer. I don't know. I don't own a printer. Do you own a printer? I don't own a printer. Oops. Sorry, I unplugged some. I don't own a printer, which is pretty amazing. Now, where Studio 1A is located, they do have some printers that you can use. So that's good to know. But I don't own a printer. So that's why printers are cheap, but ink is so expensive. Ink, actually, I don't know how much ink is now, but it used to be literally more expensive than gold by the amount. Okay. So here's some more laptops. If you're looking for a laptop, that's got 4 gig. And again, if 4 gig of internal memory, again, that's how fast your computer can go and run multiple programs and things like that. See if you can add more memory. Can I add more memory to this computer if I want to? Now, you can try it like that and use it the way it is. 4 gigs, still pretty good. However, if you feel a need to upgrade, you want to see if that computer has the ability to upgrade the internal memory. $499. Wow, that's pretty. Wow, it's got a pen. It's got the pen on it. 16 gig. Now this has 16 gig of memory. Oh, of graphics memory, just like the other one. So this one actually looks like a better deal, $100 cheaper. The one in the middle there, $159. You get what you pay for, and that would be a great computer for kids. That would be a great computer if you're just using it for email or for documents or for things like that. Nothing wrong with that. You'll probably get a little frustrated if you're trying to really push it to its limit. Now the iPad does not go on sale, and I'm surprised that Apple is actually they're allowing retailers to discount some iPads. So the 6th generation, 32 gig, they no longer make a 16 gig, 32 gig, and it supports Apple Pencil, not included. So I believe this is the one that they came out with this past year for the education market. They're getting into schools. Google and their Chromebook was, and still is pretty much, the choice of schools because they've been using Chromebooks, a lot of them, for the past 4 or 5 years, something like that, maybe 3 years. I don't remember exactly. And so Apple's like, hey, we want some of that market back. So they made an inexpensive, an iPad that's less expensive, that's still good. And for $250 for an iPad, that's good. Is it not? I think it's good. Do I need to move the Kid Friday logo out of the way? How about I just tell you about the Samsung Galaxy? That's what it is, $129. So if you are an Android boy or girl, that's a nice deal. Plus you get a $25 Google Play credit. So basically, it's just a little over $100 for Samsung Galaxy Tab E. It's a 9.6 screen. And I like, you know what? It's like similar to the Apple Mini, and in size, and that is looks like a good deal. So sync that up with your Samsung phone or your LG or whatever it is. More computers, $89.99. I will. Well, here's a Samsung Chromebook 3 for $99. So if you're using it for documents, if you're using it for what. That's pretty inexpensive, is it not? $89 for an RCA. RCA, if I'm not mistaken, and don't quote me on this, but I believe they're licensing their name out, and a lot of companies have been doing that. So RCA doesn't necessarily mean that. That's the company that's putting out this computer. Someone licensed the name RCA, and then they put that computer out. Most stuff that I personally have seen from RCA has been subpar. Don't sue me. It's my own. I have the right to say what I want. RCA tablet though, $28. I'm getting that. Kidding. $50 Google Play credit card, gift card, Google Play card. You can get a $50 card for $5. Now, if you can do it online, which I think you can, might as well, huh? Wow. Look at that drone. $69 GPS enabled drone with Follow Me technology. What is it? Follow you? Just a guess. Looks pretty nice. Google Home Mini and Chromecast bundle. They want you. I have a Chromecast, and I also have Apple TV. I very rarely, I don't know why. I do know why actually. I very rarely use Chromecast because I use the Apple TV remote, which is bad. It's a horrible remote. However, you can download the Apple TV app and use that for Apple TV. On the regular Apple TV remote, I think I don't know if you've ever had anything like that. Again, remember, it's Black Friday special, so I'm going to be a little. Ooh, I missed Halloween. The Apple TV remote, the one that comes with it, and I use it all the time. And if you know how to save a YouTube video to a playlist using the regular Apple TV remote, let me know. Otherwise, it has that string of letters across, and to spell something, you got it does have voice command on it. However, the remote, it's nice, it's small. I lose it all the time. Then I find it, and then I lose it. But I like to use it for some reason. That's why. But I do have Chrome, and Chromecast is great. You can get the Chromecast app, and you can basically, whatever's on your phone, you can cast it and have it played. You can play it on your TV. So, liking that. All right. Can we please get back into some more stuff? Because we don't. What do we have, all night here? No, all day. Oh, it doesn't matter when you're watching this. Security camera. So, yeah, we're on lockdown here on Studio 1A. I'll tell you that. We will find you. Okay. Bunch of security stuff. Is that their ad? I think that's their. Is that their? No, it's more than that. It's got to be. Yeah. All right. I'll do one more page because if you're getting into that stuff now, all right, camera. Okay. So Fitbit. Boy, I'd like to have that new iWatch. I really would. Some wireless sport earbuds for $10. Not bad. $30. Beats wireless earphones for $75. I know Beats is like the hip thing, and wow, boom, boom, or Bose, right? Oh man, they're cranking because you know about those bands or the artists or the somebody. You're watching football, you always see Bose on the headphones and everything. And I will tell you this, both Bose and Beats make some very good sounding earphones and headphones. Very good sounding. Very good sounding. I don't own a pair and don't intend to get one because there are some great ones out there, similarly priced, but we don't have time to get into that. Okay, let's fly through this. Wireless speaker, kind of a fun little thing with a microphone. That'd be kind of fun. And then some Bluetooth wireless speakers from Sony. You know, the only way you can really tell if you like them is if you listen to them. And wow, for $17, I'm just saying, I've never heard this though, but for $17, this has got a battery that's supposed to go up to 6 hours and splash proof. It's normally 30. You know, that's I don't know what that is. It seems pretty decent. And then this. For $50, it says was $79, 12-hour battery, water resistant. Again, you know, it's all about, it's so hard. It is so hard to know what headphones or earphones or whatever, if they're good or not, without listening to them. And remember, if you ever do go and test a pair, or if someone gives you a pair and you're not sure you want to keep them or not, listen to music that you're very familiar with, okay? Because then you'll know. That's the best, that's really the best way. You don't want to listen to some whatever that you've never heard before. Listen to something that you've been listening to 100 times and you know what it sounds like. And then you can much better identify if these earphones or headphones are right for you. You may say, wow, this sounds awesome. Great. Then you have some, you know, but definitely listen to music. Now, these AKG 240DFs, all right? These are broadcast quality headphones, and they're not that expensive. Not good for an iPod or an iPod. What am I talking about? For a phone because of the power it needs to power them. However, I remember buying them, and those are in great shape. And I bought those 20 some years ago, and again, I'm an audio enthusiast, whatever. And I read the tip that I just shared with you, I read from in AudioFile magazine. And it said, bring some music with you. And, okay, so it was the mid-90s, okay? Because what I did is I brought an album from this guy named Stevie Ray Vaughan, an album called Couldn't Stand the Weather. Brought that with me. And this is just between vinyl and CDs, you know, we're starting to really take over. And I walked in and I said, yeah, you know, because I knew this album front and back. So I know that when I listen to something, I know what to compare it to because I know the music. And they laughed at me. Vinyl? What? I don't know if we even have a turntable here. Bring a CD. Do you have a CD? Okay, well, now you can use your phone, all right? Because if you have one of the music services, Spotify, Pandora, any of that stuff, but find a song or even put it in one of your music folders or whatever, a song that you know, and then you will be much better, much able to decide if they sound good to you. Okay, I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going one more page here. we're getting a little risky because I don't know how much hard drive space I have left here. Okay. Now, this is Wall-Mart. No contract, which I like. I like the no contract. $299 for an iPhone 6S. Remember, Apple no longer makes the 6S Plus, actually, 6S Plus. They no longer make it. However, there is nothing wrong with that phone. All right? So that's a great deal. $300. I'm an iPhone 6S. It's a 64 gig. And Apple just replaced the screen, and they gave me a new screen protector and a new battery. And I'm riding my bike, and we'll end the story right there. I can show you the cracks. I was bummed out. Instead, I could go out and just buy a new one. For maybe it costs $100 or so to get a new screen and get it. The 6S Plus I sold that on Craigslist because it was too big for me. So I went down to the regular size. All right, Samsung S7 Straight Talk Wireless, $199. I like these deals personally better than signing a contract and getting into a contract. I'd rather spend $200 and then buy a card or whatever. I believe I mentioned to you that I'm going through. They call it something else now because they rebranded it. It's part of T-Mobile. It is PCS Wireless. Maybe they call it PCS T-Mobile or something T-Mobile. They use the same towers as T-Mobile. However, it's a no contract. They just bill you month to month. I'm paying 5 gig. I used to have unlimited. I'm paying 5 gig for $40 a month. However, I stream Spotify like crazy, and if you're using a music service, it does not go against your data. And that's what I'm doing in a nutshell. That Samsung, and they gave me a Samsung J7 right there for free. 5.5 in, anyway, it's a good phone. It's a good phone. And I think I'd rather, I hate contracts. And you can buy Straight Talk Unlimited plan for $45 for 30 days. Okay? $45 for 30 days. Is that unlimited? Let's take a look here. We're gonna investigate here. A little investigative reporting here on Kid Friday to see what kind of deal, what it really is. I'm just trying to get to some. I got a lot of things on my screen here, so I was looking at this right here. Okay, so if you buy one of those phones, Straight Talk Unlimited plan. $45 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data. You get high-speed data for the first 10 gig of data, and then it looks like they slow you down to 2 gig. 10 gig of data is a lot. If you stream Netflix and YouTube. Anyway, look online, see how much what you can do for 10 gig. That's pretty amazing. Look at this plan. Look at this plan. $55 for 30-day unlimited talks, text data, 4G LTE. Okay, so the other one doesn't have the 4G LTE. Video typically streams at DVD quality. So $55 a month. I like the price of the phone. Does it only work on the Straight Talk network? Can you bring your phone somewhere else? Can you export it? Can you keep your same number? Can you have some questions to ask about that. But again, Apple no longer offers the iPhone 6S. Or the 6. However, these guys still have it, and that's a pretty good deal. I like that. All right, let's go to another place before we wrap things up here because, this is great. It's Kid Friday, Black Friday edition of Kid Friday. I like that. I'm liking that, and so Where do you go next? We checked out Wall-Mart. We checked out Best Buy. And again, remember, I'm going to give you a link on the homepage at kidfriday.com. And don't forget, Cyber Monday's coming up and all this stuff. What do you say we go to one more? And I say Target, which is another big box retailer here in the United States. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Set? Save? I didn't make that up. I'm sorry. I cannot take credit for that because that's what it says right there. Ready, set, stay, save. All right. So let's see what Target's got as far as some deals. Whoever she is, they told her, pretend like you're yelling and we'll take your picture. So she did that and she got paid some money. All right. Hundreds of doorbusters. Okay, so this is another thing. Again, wow, 55-inch TV for $199. 4K Ultra HD. It's an Element TV. Put it this way. If you get a TV like that and you don't have any other TV to compare it to, that's a good-looking TV. Okay, so doors open 5 p.m. on Thursday, right when you should be sitting down and having a little turkey, watching some American football. Doors close 1 a.m. on Friday and open again at 7 a.m. on Friday. I remember getting kicked out of it one year. A couple of years ago, I was there. Bought a toothbrush. Bought a Sonicare toothbrush that was on sale. That was my Black Friday gift. Isn't that cool? Ooh, the iWatch. Oh, it's not. It's a Fitbit. All right, never mind. Okay, in-store only, that TV. $200 for a 55-inch TV. I believe, well, you'll see it if you watch this interview I do with this guy from Costco, but I mentioned that I had a 55-inch TV myself, and, TVs are getting... the screens are getting, smaller, this and that. And I have a 55-inch TV. I was lifting it up, and I twisted it just a little bit. Boom! The screen cracked. And it's more expensive to fix the TV than it is to buy a new one. So we live in a world of disposable TVs. If you have a TV that you need to get rid of, please do the responsible thing and make sure it goes to the correct place to get recycled, because there is some nasty stuff in there that needs to be properly recycled. I know Best Buy used to take any TV for free, I believe, and check your local store. They charge like $25. And then some city municipalities, some take them free. Some have like 1 or 2 days a year will take anything for free. Otherwise, they may charge you for it, but it really depends on where you live. But don't throw it in the garbage. Don't throw it in a bin. Make sure you bring it somewhere where it will get properly recycled. That's what I did with mine, and I was so bummed out because now in that spot, it was a 55-inch TV. Now in that spot is a 40-inch TV, and I've gotten used to it, but that 55-inch. $200 for a 55-inch TV now. Check this now again. If you're a gamer, make sure you. And I'm just telling you, it's part of this other video, but 230 the megahertz refresh rate, I believe. I mean, this guy was very adamant. If you don't have that refresh rate and you're a gamer, you're probably gonna lose because of the refresh rate. So that's one of the things. Watch the video, Matt from Costco, that I'm going to be posting, and then you will. He's the pro on TVs. Learned a lot from him. Learned a lot. Now, are you want to ask for a pressure cooker? for $69.95. I always wanted a pressure cooker once because I was like, that's how they make the Kentucky Fried Chicken with a pressure cooker. And I'm thinking, I bet I can do it like the Colonel, and the Colonel's dead, I'm sorry to say. And so I was thinking, wow, I should get one of those. And I never did, and I don't regret it. Don't ask for a pressure cooker. That might be good for mom. You know what? That might be a great gift for mom or dad, because then they can make you chicken using that. Look at these TVs. It's all about TVs. Check your local listings. We're just gonna, look at the prices. Look at the. Just because bigger doesn't mean better. Although on this other the video, which you should watch, we looked at an 82-inch TV, and they have we looked at about 3 different 75-inch TVs. So here's a 50-inch, 65-inch. They're both Samsung. They make good stuff. We also talk about Black Friday, and I've mentioned this on a previous one, that TV companies make specific TVs for Black Friday. They're made specifically for Black Friday. And they're cheaper because they remove features that normally come on their TVs. That way they can sell it cheaper at a lower price point that looks very attractive to you and or your parent or whoever is purchasing it. So remember, these companies are making TVs specifically to sell cheap on Black Friday. So check the specs. And if you want to, share this video with Matt from Costco. I'm not telling you to buy it from Costco or Target or whatever, but he talks about the latest technology, and there's QLED, there's OLED, there's a lot of stuff, and it's always good to be informed. So again, we're going to be posting that. There's some sound bars there. All right, come on, what do you got? What do you got for gaming? Oh, some gaming stuff. All right, and our TVs. Okay, Chromecast, $25. All right, ooh, $25. Not a huge thing. What else they have? Waterproof speaker. Again, these, any of these speakers, make sure, hopefully, if you get as a gift, that you get a gift receipt. Only because, not because you want to return it, you want to hear how it sounds. And make sure that fits your listening needs. TVs, more TVs. I mean, again, the Samsung $179 TV, I'm sure was made specifically for Black Friday. Just guessing. So I shouldn't say I'm sure. TVs, okay, TVs. Got any more TVs? How many pages of TVs does Target going to have? $120 for a 30-inch TV. You know what? Hey, if mom or dad or something, if they'll let you have it in your bedroom, I take any TV. Okay, Chromecast. Hold on, are we on the same page that we just were? I don't know. Roku. Again, check the TVs. If you're thinking in the TV, it might have Roku built in. May not. See, HD Blu-ray player. Again, a lot of these TVs do have stuff built in. Okay, so the iPhone. So the new iPhones come in 3 different versions. There's the iPhone XR, the iPhone XS, and the iPhone XS Max. There was a delay on the iPhone XR, I believe, personally done intentionally, so Apple could sell more iPhone XS Maxes and XS's, because this iPhone XR is the least expensive of the new phones that are released. Still available 7s and 8s, okay, or whatever. So, but if you want the little semi-latest greatest, the XR is good. Yeah, I would compare it against the 8 or the 8 Plus. So what does it say? Free $100 gift card. Come on, you can do better than that. With qualified activation on Verizon, Sprint, or AT&T, and I'm done with contracts personally. I know if you're a kid, you could care less. Mom and dad are picking up the tab every month, right? However, if you're looking for an argument or some type of way to persuade them into something, I would try and go for one with the out of contract. Anyway, so you can buy that, and it doesn't even say how much it is. And then what's that? Belkin charging products. Okay, Belkin. Oh, iPad $249. We saw that, I believe, at Wall-Mart as well. iPad Mini 4 for $249. What is the difference? They're priced the same. Does one have more storage on it? That's a good question. Actually, I can click on this more information here, right? Let's see what it says. I'll compare at Walmart. Oh, we can compare them somewhere else. It doesn't say. You can do you could do the comparison yourself. Good luck with that. All right. And are we at the end of the rainbow, or what? I don't know. How about Cyber Monday? Gosh. Say 40%, 35%, 50%, 25%, 40%. I believe that those are in there for. I'm going to do this. Check this out. I am going to do a little investigation. I bet they're using that for SEO. Huh? Let's take a look at some of the code. You want to look at some of the code in there? I bet you can do some coding. And yeah. So that way, if you look for like phones 45% or whatever, you can. I don't know. We should do one on coding, because if you see it went dark, that's actually what I'm highlighting is what's included in there. But enough of that. We'll save that for some other day. All right. Well, I think we're going to do this. Okay. I think we're going to do this. Go to kidfriday.com, click on the link right on the homepage, and you'll be able to sit back, relax, and peruse all the Black Friday deals. And then you will have time to do some research. And then I would highly recommend, I'm not trying to keep hyping this, but if you are in the market for a TV and you are a gamer or not, if you're just looking for a TV and you want to know about what's better, or this guy, Matt, I'm not the pro, but I got some great information from a pro, and look for that video separately at kidfriday.com, iTunes, and all the other places where Kid Friday is viewed and listened to. All right, so this is a 2018 kidfriday.com production. All rights reserved. Don't mess with us, or we will. I don't know what we'll do, but let's see. I can put it. There you go. You know what? You need to go to kidfriday.com. See, I could do it on there. Oh, I could do it. I'm going to do it again. Sure. Kidfriday.com. Kidfriday.com. And we want to thank you for making Kid Friday the #1 tech podcast for kids, viewed in over 200 countries. And I love our background, actually, because it is our Black Friday special. Yes, it is. Oh, where did I get that from? Oh yeah, right there. Oh yeah, look at this. I'm looking at stuff. See what I have left on here. Let's see. What's this? Amazon. They got a bunch of TVs. Go on Amazon. See what they have. Samsung talked about some Black Friday stuff on that. Remember, Apple, just because you think that you need the latest and the greatest, the iPhone 8 is a great phone. So, don't eliminate the 8. I'm not trying to hype you on the 8, but I'm trying to say there's some good deals on some 8s. And, you know, I can't go any show without showing my favorite phone case now. I want an ice cream sandwich so bad right now. Here's the new phones, okay, right? The new phones, the 10R, 10, the 10S Max, the 10S. Those are the latest and the greatest. And right now, Apple officially, this is what Apple has. The iPhone 7, 8, and then the other ones that I just mentioned. With that said, we just saw in the ads that you can still get the iPhone 6, which is still a very good phone. I personally, right, I could have the latest and the greatest. I could. I choose not to because I haven't really found anything that groundbreaking to justify my 6S and bump it up to something, because I mainly use it for work. I don't have I have a lot of apps I don't use. I use it more for work, business. And so for me personally, it does the job really well. And and that 6, if you can buy that 6 for $200 at Wall-Mart, I think we saw, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. You can also hopefully see Kid Friday on YouTube. We're starting to put stuff on YouTube. There's a Kid Friday channel. You can go to YouTube and you can search Kid Friday. That'd probably be a good search, I'm guessing. And, I made this just in case. Please stand by. All right. We like to end with the beginning. Hope you enjoyed our Black Friday special. Good luck. The best, most recommended thing I can say to you is do your research. Go to kidfriday.com. Click on that link. See what's out there. Do your research. And we will talk to you probably after the Thanksgiving holiday, depending on when you're watching this or listening to this. But, all right. We'd like to end with the beginning. And we'll talk to you in the next Kid Friday.
Hit it, hit it, hit it.
Oh! Let's get this party started.
Yeah!